Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Alec here showing off one of the common trends that we're seeing in this meta, and that is the 3-on-3 line and why it is so incredibly powerful given the right lobby. If you have Kibler in, a variety of divine shields in the game, you can pretty much just push the level up button to 3. You may think I'm just hand selecting games. Oh wow, this is the one where we hit good things on Tavern 3. There are so many good things on 3 that our averages when going to 3-on-3 are significantly higher than playing the game on normal curve or staying down on low curve and playing like G for shinies. Basically, going to 3-on-3 just drops you to somewhere between 25 and 35 health, and you stabilize very quickly. When you don't spend your early gold buying bad minions that you sell back in the mid game, you're very, very, very strong come turn 6, turn 7, and then you're on Tavern 4 with quality minions, decent synergy, and you have a choice. Do I power level to the moon, or do I embrace the tribes that I have on the board and play toward them? Basically, there's no losing at that point. You either have high rolled and you can go to the moon, or you've low rolled but you're in a position to stabilize the game and play for tons of tempo very quickly and almost always top 4. It's a crazy strong line right now. And honestly, the more I play the meta, the more I'm going 3-on-3. All right, enjoy. Ooh. Oh. Check that. Check, 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 check. We hit the things. You ever stay down an additional turn? We get a 3/3 buff and we get to take a Tough Tusk and a Brute. Check, 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 check. Seems pretty good to me. Not even convinced you take the Smogger. You can just roll twice. Going to 4 with double Tough Tusk makes a lot of sense too. Flat Tusk first. You mean Tough Tusk? What is my hero power? What is my hero power? Tough Tusk first. We chillin'? We chillin', dude. I think I'd like to have the extra Divine Shield, wouldn't you? No! Dude, this song's great. Bruh, I just joined? Bruh. Acclimate yourself. You know where we're going? I think I'd rather just roll twice than take a 3/3 buff on a minion that doesn't stay on the board next turn. You get a ball. You get a gem. You get a gem. You get a gem. Everybody gets gems. It's ever worth that the 4/3 first to make sure you get the gem. Yeah, there's a little bit of value there. If we think the guy's super weak, we could do it. You're pretty weak. On the other hand, we don't know he's that weak. And we just get it anyway. We could just get all the gems. Oh. Oh. Is it good to have like 6k in BGs? Hell yeah. 6k is way above average. especially this early in the season. Oh, value gasm. Value overload. Well, that's definitely a 6 if I've ever seen one. Didn't have his hero power yet. I think we're gonna crush this guy. Damn, I'm good? Hell yeah. Everybody's good. Everybody should be proud. Y'all awesome. I guess we're just gonna dump them here. The only 2 minions that we can view as permanent, or blood gems being permanent, are Brute and Tough Tusk now. Being Alakir, the Brute in position 1, it kind of has a pseudo-permanent spot. The Tough Tusk is about to be a golden Tough Tusk. So yeah, that's going to stay on the board for a while. 6k is top 20% according to HS Replay. Yeah, but according to devs, it's significantly higher than that too. Like even that alone, saying 6k is top 20% is already a big accomplishment. But considering that 8k last season was top 1%, kind of gives you an idea. And that was late in the season. Let alone with people not having played a bunch of games. Beautiful bomb. Lovely. The only downside of this is that we may not have enough hits to get all of our blood gems. Aw, that hit's too good. Aw. Yeah, 6k is great. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not trying to, as always, I'm not trying to refute anything anybody says in chat unless I deliberately like try to poke holes in it. But just an easier one to, or a good one to piggyback off of in the conversation. It's pretty early. We could probably Charlie this. We could Charlie this. We can do Charlie things. This is Charlie work. All right. Can we just go to 6? Now, what's the most permanent minion on the board now? These two don't need to have a blood gem played on it with Charlie. This thing is very temporary. This is very temporary. This is potentially temporary. Wait, did he quit? No, we hit him so hard he just died from 30. He just exploded in a ball of flames. I think I'm okay just making a big deflecto. That if we go toward Agam, we go toward Agamagan, we go toward anything, deflecto is reasonably good. I don't care about reset that much. I kind of just want to go straight to 6. Rags in Flames, true. Ooh, he's strong. Only because of Ground Shaker, right? Like, all in on Ground Shaker. Amusingly, there are like 5 Ground Shaker buffs on this Divine Shield board, and we're still stronger than it. Kind of tells you where we are in this game. 5 Ground Shaker buffs. Still bigger board. And we limped up to 5. We on 6 this game. Necral's solid. Ugh. 6 to 7k is my ceiling. Don't have the patience to learn how to play better than that. Fair. I mean, it's a video game at the end of the day, right? The whole idea of something being fun to be competitive has to be, or something being a competitive game or whatever to you has to be fun to be competitive. And if it's not something you want to do, then don't do it, you know? It's a video game at the end of the day. Pretty happy not, you know, not doing that. I enjoy Battlegrounds. I think the game's a lot of fun. But is it a video game at the beginning of the day, though? Depends how long the day is, I guess. Before it was developed, probably not. One day where? Sometimes I like to play at 9 to 10k, other times I like to play at 6k for achievements. Yeah, hell yeah. Is it though? A day on a far off planet? What time zone you in? True. I mean, it was in beta for like 2 years, so like, was it a game then? It's a yes or no answer? Yeah, Ness. Ness is the answer. I think the answer is yes, but that's not what you wanted. It's not why you're here. You didn't want a real answer. Oh yeah, that was a pretty solid opening hit there. Yep. Okay. Oh, you cleaned up damage pretty nicely there. You could have taken an extra like 11 there if you just hit left. Either of those two. Do we like Module for any reason? Do we like Argus for any reason? I think I like Argus. Uh-huh. What's this garbage? Little Rag and Genie? A little late to be doing that. Nah. Alright, game. I just wanted to play with some cool cards, you know? Have a good time. Have some fun. Chill on the beach. This board is pretty funny. There's a lot of bacon. I think we're just gonna put this down. Use the blood gems up front. Buy the bacon and look to sub this out next turn. I made a hot sauce popsicle last night. Alright, got questions. Was it intentional? Did you have hot sauce in the freezer and forget about it because you were cooling it and left it for an extra hour and it just ended up with the hot sauce coming out of the bottle? Made a popsicle? Are you deliberately filling like ice cube trays with hot sauce and putting it in the refrigerator with a popsicle stick in it? Or freezer? Like, this method is important to me. Like, I'm intrigued because I like hot sauce, but I've never thought of making a popsicle out of it. I'm intrigued. Go on. Alright. Where I liked the last song? This one's a little notch. Oh, good. Good suggestion. A song that I actively play on the normal playlist. I skip one and they're like, what about the same thing again? Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty safe assumption that I liked it before. It was a pill in a pill bottle? Frank's hot sauce. I mean, we can do better than Frank's, bro. Was it at least like the buffalo sauce, not like the normal hot sauce? I think the buffalo one's pretty good, I think. The one you can get like at Donato's in the dipping sauce. Or Domino's? It's Domino's, right? That has it. Cleaned out a pill bottle and filled it. Then put a popsicle stick in it? I mean, you next level innovating. Hey Bofur, did you know that the YouTube songs are really different from your stream? No way. Weird how that works. It's almost like you can't play copywritten music on YouTube. Weird. This is so weird. This is weird too. Everything's weird. I'm gonna put this down and I'm just going to burn a gold, I think. Hot sauce is my basic? Dude. Serious question, do you get a popsicle stick to stay in the center? I mean, that is an important question. It was a normal one. It was good, man. Try it. Oh. You're gonna ruin my taste buds. But I kind of want to do it now. I'm intrigued. I had this small indie hot sauce called Sriracha. It's probably too hot for you guys, though. Yeah, I mean, it sounds intimidating. Not sure I want to be involved in this. Bruh, it's just blood gems. I wish I had more tribes. Where are my tribes? Why can't I have tribes on board? Oops, only blood gems. I mean, I guess until somebody proves to me that they can beat me. That I should continue to try to scale. Got a cleave issue in the back. What an awkward game. Looks like you found a triple. Yeah. You can play an extra blood gem by selling Gem Splitter next turn. There's a very good chance the Gem Splitter doesn't make it another turn. I wanted to sell it this turn, but the game just gave us only blood gems instead of any playable minion. That ideally, what we're putting in these positions, this is like the conversation we had earlier today. Like all three of these positions are highly temporary. That when we get to a late game board state, these things just sub out for Sephon, Mantid, Leroy, whatever. Our entire game so far has been building effectively 3 minions. They're the only things that are truly going to stay in this game. Everything else gets a situational temporary piece, or are situationally temporary and get replaced with a tempo piece. Selfless Hero, Leroy, Mantid, whatever. The game is too fast for us to be thinking, oh, we could get like a Cyclone and put it on the board and we could buff it every turn and it would be another big thing. It just takes way too long to do that at this point. So we're just going to quickly move into anything that makes us stronger quickly. Quickly move in the quickly. I mean, he has one big thing. No! I mean, yes. I'm not even sure that's bad. That just gives us our blood gem. That's good, right? Never mind. Yes! Does Frank own all hot sauces? Actually, it's the collection of Franks. The Frank Collective. Together, they bought up all hot sauce and rebranded them with their collective name on it. Burn 1 gold for progress on Dark Gaze? Yeah. No. Buff Bob. Because I'd sold it. Yeah, I probably should look at this first. Because we would play another Elder. Mantid is too good. Selfless is too good. Feel like it's a Nomi there. Debatably Nomi. Sometimes Nomi. So we can cycle for more blood gems. I don't value them that highly. This is really just rolling for key shit. I like Argus for Mantid. I don't want to freeze for it though. Can we look to get out of this eventually? This first, then that. Yo, Mirage with the 3 months. Yo, dude, thank you so much for the resub, the prime sub. Feels like Nomi. Looks like Nomi, smells like Nomi. But it's never Nomi. Boo. He gets his one reset. I think he's a little bit short on stats on this board. All right. Cool, cool, cool. We'll take a top 3, top 2 potentially. Do we still pull blood gems? Are stats still relevant? Probably not. Golden Selfless, Leroy, Manted. Baron, maybe, in the long run. I mean, it's an upgrade right now. Slightly upgrade right now. We also could Argus now. Like Argus plus these two. Sell out Charlie. And then put Baron on the board. We can do that. So it gets our proc. Cool, cool. Where were you all my life? Where were you? You could have been so great. But you weren't. You didn't. You can't. Why? Agamagan could have been everything to us. Pumbaa is always so late. It's just, he has to exist on your board for multiple turns with Dark Gaze. And when it happens, you are just huge. But you have to pretty much have Agamagan when you get Dark Gaze, otherwise the game's too fast for you to sub it out. And there are very few times where you're buying a Pumbaa mid-game, unless you had like Agam or you had Charlie or something. He's a good boar though. Yeah, this is about what we expect. Good news for us is we are bigger than him at the moment. I'd say that works. Don't you think? Feels good. Big Murloc board. Stats are still a little bit relevant. This guy's a manted-ish board. Obliterated. Boars style. Finish him. Meh. Yeah. Meh. Meh. All right, well. Are we just putting Selfless on the board? Dark Gaze versus Selfless here. We were like put at position 2. We have Leroy issues, but it is a millhouse where it's difficult for him to get the Leroy. He didn't have any before. Arguably, we're at 27, and we should scale in a relevant manner better than he does. That's not even true. Just so awkward, right? With the number of Divine Shields we have on the board, he's just going to kill this Selfless here. It's going to shield this, and then we're going to get nothing from it. Because everything else is just as likely to die before it. Especially Baron. Doesn't make it wrong to do it. Just feels awkward. He's not going to do 27, so we sit. If he scales faster than us, then there's no reason for us to say anything with respect to health is a good play. Outside of economy, we get 1 more gold for next turn. If he is stronger, or if he scales better than us being brand Murlocs, it's pretty baity for us to be like, oh, we get to live longer, maybe, because we're greedier. Nice, we got him. We did it. We the best. Cool. It's another, like, this common trend of getting a hold of that mid-game scaling, building a couple big things, and then down throttling to tech pieces. Like, that's just an Agam Charlie board that we ended up winning with. Good shit. It's we the best music. Exactly. Exactly. Basically the same person. Please don't compare me. That was clean.